Surrealism is a very popular movement in art history, not just art history, literature. It influenced literature and many other art forms. But surrealism is also another. Surrealism is also another. Is something that is being misunderstood by audiences or readers, because obviously it's talk about it gives you it opens up an horizon of subconscious mind. But when it comes to Frida Kahlo, so whenever you talk about other surrealist painter or poets or writers, you prepare yourself to read or listen or to watch something that is not that can't be defined in real sense. So you prepare yourself for watching. But Frida, it can be read or appreciated by anyone, because they portray her painting actually portrays something that you can connect with. We can connect with, because struggles, like you said, the battles she went through, her personal circumstances, personal tragedies that we all go through, and then and this visceral situation, more or less we all have the experience of. So that's why perhaps Frida, although she's her art form is something, a form that must be appreciated by academics and the serious art lovers, but it can equally appeal to a non-art lover like myself and others. So that is perhaps the uniqueness of Frida Kahlo. So another thing that I would like to mention, we were talking while the break was happening. So reinterpretation, I'm sure you know that we did so many landmark reinterpretation events. We did Sebastian Bach's Goldberg variation, Indian classical, Western classical with Indian classical music, Rachmaninoff. Saudha has done many other events, like we have been working how to merge Javanese classical music called gamelan with Indian classical music. So we have done many, but this is a unique art form, a unique way of fusion, where painting, a completely two different art forms are being complementing each other, and the emotions being intensified through this merging. So whenever you listen music, your attention is quite linear. But whenever you are coming to Royal Albert Hall, fortunately this is getting sold out now. So I'm sure those who are watching, if you could buy as soon as you can, if you don't want to miss. This is Elgar Room has very limited capacity, so that's why. And with this world-leading performance,
why not in the main hall?
So main
hall, in excess of 5,000.
Yeah, main hall has more, perhaps about 10,000 audiences. So main hall is
the security thing is 5,000.
Yes. So for this kind of experimental event, main hall is not a suitable one. Although the artists who are performing there, they performed main hall many times. Kalaramnaji performed in the main hall. Shapla just finished her world tour with Nitin Sweeney. She also performed in Royal Albert Hall before. So this is a very, this is an honor to a South Asian art form, art organization who has been working relentlessly and presenting the best of the world in last 12 or 13 years. So Royal Albert Hall is perhaps honoring this journey by hosting this landmark event in the beautiful Elgar Room venue. But because this has a very short, very limited capacity, those who are watching, they have to work perhaps faster. So this will bring you an experience. Many of us perhaps heard Royal Albert Hall, and we know that this is their venue. So we would like to break these stereotypes. They have foyer spaces as well, so we can do something think it's 5 spaces, but this is in Elgar room, very prestigious Elgar room. So we have to break the stereotypes. We always go to Royal Albert Hall.
How long is the whole thing?
About 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours. So always there is our venue, their venue. So whenever you go to Royal Albert Hall, this is their venue. So we need to preach the rich art form from Indian subcontinent and present there, and then we count this as our venue. So I think, and especially we need to go as frequently as it is possible to go Royal Albert Hall, watch the beautiful programs, not just what we are presenting. I'm sure that if we go there, more
what the other artists are presenting.
Exactly. So we will learn about, because Royal Albert Hall present the best of the world. This is the most iconic art venue in the world. So more we go, more we learn how they present a world-class event.
The ambience is different.
Ambience is different. So once you go there, and then architecture.
Yes.
Look at the architecture of the venue. So perhaps we heard a lot about Royal Albert Hall, and this is a chance for us to go and explore what Royal Albert Hall is and what they present. And not just the event that we are hosting. We need to go as frequently as possible just to be familiar what is the best presentation of art, global arts, and then we can perhaps reflect this in whatever.
How are you going to do that? Very, very briefly. The musicians will be playing, and somebody from the background, perhaps you, will be interpreting their music and identifying it with
a friend of mine, a wonderful spoken word artist, Sri Ganguly, who will be, and many of us perhaps do not know that Frida was a great poet as well. So her poetry, and then she will actually link, she will read from the script just to link the music part, how this music is complementing the art form, the art that is being portrayed or screened on the projector. So Sri Ganguly will be there too, and she's herself a poet. So through poetry and a bit of narration, just to give audiences a clue how, like your question or other people from other genres who'd like to find out how this beautiful fusion is happening. So she will give some clues how this music is actually interpreting what Frida was trying to convey through her painting.